Hello everyone! Did you know that Namibia is currently home to the largest population of leopards in the world, with an estimated 2,500 to 3,500 roaming the country? But where do these elusive predators frequently appear, and why are they increasingly encroaching on human settlements? The rise in leopard numbers, while a sign of successful conservation, has led to growing concerns as they invade residential areas, posing threats to both livestock and human safety. So, what challenges have leopards caused in Namibia? Let's dive into this issue together. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates.
Can I go? Yeah.
While leopards are a major draw for ecotourism in Namibia, their growing presence near residential areas brings significant challenges. When these predators attack livestock, it not only leads to frequent human-wildlife conflicts, but also tarnishes the image of Namibia as a safe destination for conservation tourism. This has a direct impact on the local economy, which heavily relies on wildlife tourism. In fact, leopards cause millions of Namibian dollars in losses annually, as each attack can decimate a farmer's livelihood. Additionally, their increasing population could disrupt the ecological balance by preying on other vulnerable species. So, what have the people of Namibia done to prevent this damaging economic problem? In response to the rising leopard-human conflicts, the Namibian government has initiated measures like relocating leopards to zoos and wildlife reserves abroad. Farmers are also employing electric fences to safeguard their livestock. Despite these interventions, the leopard population continues to flourish in the favorable environment, leading to more attacks.
Me as well.
For instance, in one case near Warango, a leopard killed 20 sheep, causing damages estimated at over $900,000, approximately USD 6,500. This incident highlights the economic toll on local communities. So, are the government and wildlife organizations passively observing, or are they stepping up their effort? Recognizing the urgency of the situation, the Namibian Smallholders Association for Hunting and Agriculture initiated controlled hunts, bringing in expert hunters from across the country. Each hunting group typically consists of 5 to 6 members, each equipped with powerful bolt-action rifles such as .308 Winchester or 375R Magnum, which are ideal for large predators like leopards. Hunters usually carry between 5 to 10 rounds of ammunition, ensuring they have enough in case of a prolonged hunt. These teams take strategic positions, often climbing trees or using elevated hides near frequently traveled leopard routes. So, how does this hunting process work? To locate a leopard, hunters first track distinct signs like paw prints, claw marks on trees, or scat. Advanced tools like GPS trackers and motion-activated cameras further help pinpoint the animal's whereabouts. Once a likely location is determined, fresh bait, usually meat from animals like kudu or springbok, known for their strong scent, is hung about 2 to 3 meters off the ground. This positioning forces the leopard to climb, diverting its focus and providing hunters with a better shot. Hunters aim from about 50 to 150 meters away, far enough to stay hidden but close enough for a precise shot. They use high-powered scopes capable of tracking the leopard up to 500 meters away. Critical shots are aimed at the heart or lungs to ensure a quick, humane kill. If the leopard falls immediately, an assistant hunter moves in to check on the animal and secure the area. This controlled hunting has reportedly reduced the leopard population in specific regions by about 15 to 20, helping to curb livestock attacks. Despite the success, there's still opposition from conservation groups, who argue that hunting leopards disrupts the ecosystem and hurts Namibia's image as a conservation destination. So, do you think this is the right approach to managing the leopard population? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Shoot again? No. Shoot, shoot!
Feral pigs have become a significant problem in Australia, with their population estimated to be between 24 and 32 million. These invasive animals are drawn to the country by its abundant resources, including food and water, making Australia an ideal environment for their proliferation. However, their presence has caused severe ecological and agricultural damage, with an annual cost estimated to be between $100 million to $200 million. Curious about the challenges feral pigs bring to Australia? Discover the answers with us and be sure to subscribe to our channel to stay informed with our latest updates. Feral pigs in Australia are responsible for substantial agricultural damage, with estimates indicating that they cause approximately $100 million in crop losses annually. These animals are particularly destructive to crops such as sugarcane, which can experience yield losses of up to 30% in areas heavily affected by feral pig activity. In addition to sugarcane, other crops like corn, wheat, and various vegetables are also targeted, leading to significant financial losses for farmers. Reports suggest that feral pigs can destroy between 10 to 20% of the crops in some regions, depending on the intensity of their presence. In regions like Queensland and New South Wales, where feral pig populations are particularly high, there have been reports of pigs encroaching into urban fringes. This led to an increase in human-pig interactions, with some residents feeding the pigs out of curiosity or a mistaken belief that they could tame them. This close contact, however, soon led to serious consequences. On August 10, 2024, Health authorities in these regions reported a rise in leptospirosis cases linked to increased close contact with wild boars. In Queensland alone, there are about 50 cases of the disease. The signs and symptoms of leptospirosis can vary significantly, from mild issues like fever and fatigue to severe conditions, such as Weil's disease and pulmonary hemorrhagic syndrome. So what policies should the Australian government consider implementing to effectively address these losses? To effectively control feral pig populations, the Australian government has implemented a series of innovative policies that emphasize the integration of advanced technologies, coordinated efforts, and cutting-edge products. But what exactly are these methods? Helicopter hunting of wild boar in Australia is highly regarded for its effectiveness in controlling the feral pig population, especially in remote and difficult-to-access areas. This method is particularly valued in states like Queensland and New South Wales, where feral pigs are estimated to number over 6 million. The aerial approach allows hunters to cover vast areas quickly, often managing to cull hundreds of pigs in a single day. How do you think a well-coordinated team can maximize the effectiveness of a helicopter hunt for wild boar? Each helicopter hunt for wild boar typically involves a small, specialized team, usually consisting of 3 to 4 members. This includes a skilled pilot, 1 or 2 shooters, and occasionally a spotter who aids in locating the pigs from the air. The pilot plays a critical role, maneuvering the helicopter to maintain a steady position, while the shooters take aim. On average, a single helicopter can cover up to 1,000 hectares in a day, with the team managing to cull between 50 to 200 pigs, depending on the density of the population and terrain. The tight coordination among team members ensures that the hunt is conducted efficiently and safely, with each person knowing their exact role. In Australia, helicopter hunting of wild boar requires adherence to stringent regulatory standards. Hunters must first hold a valid firearms license, which requires completing a firearms safety course and passing background checks. Additionally, they need to obtain a specific aerial hunting permit from state or territory authorities, such as the Department of Agriculture and Fisheries in Queensland. These permits are issued to ensure that hunts are conducted legally and ethically, with particular attention to animal welfare standards. In Queensland, for example, there are about 200 permits issued annually for aerial shooting operations. So how do pilots and hunters coordinate during helicopter pig hunts in Australia? When hunting wild pigs by helicopter in Australia, the operation begins with the pilot and hunters working in precise coordination to locate the pigs from the air. The pilot maintains an altitude of around 60 to 100 meters, which allows for optimal visibility while reducing the noise that could alert the pigs. Once a group of pigs is spotted, the pilot maneuvers the helicopter to provide the hunters with a clear line of sight, often circling the area to keep the pigs within view. The pilot's ability to adjust the helicopter's speed and position is crucial, ensuring that the hunters have a stable platform from which to take their shots. So how do you think aerial hunting impacts the effectiveness of controlling the feral pig population? As the helicopter hovers or flies in a controlled pattern above the pigs, the hunters prepare to take their shots, typically using semi-automatic rifles chambered in .223 Remington or .308 Winchester. These calibers are favored for their balance of accuracy and stopping power, essential for ensuring a quick and humane kill from the air. Hunters usually engage their targets from a distance of 100 to 160 feet, with red dot or holographic sights aiding in rapid target acquisition. After the initial shots are fired, the pilot may adjust the helicopter's position to follow any pigs that attempt to flee, ensuring that the hunters can deliver follow-up shots if necessary. The primary goal is to minimize the number of wounded pigs that escape, as injured animals can suffer and continue to cause damage. This careful approach ensures that no injured animals are left behind, aligning with ethical hunting practices. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective. So please share your views in the comments section below. Michael Thompson, an experienced hunter and trapper from Texas, is renowned for his exceptional skill in trapping feral cats. With over 15 years of experience, Michael has mastered the art of using foot traps to capture these elusive predators. His expertise in this field is well regarded, making him a go-to person for advice on effective trapping techniques. When it comes to choosing suitable traps, using a leg trap, typically a coil spring trap, is highly effective against feral cats. It is essential to select a trap that is the right size to securely hold the feral cat without causing unnecessary harm. Have you ever considered the type of traps that would be most humane yet effective for feral cats? Additionally, appropriate trap placement is another crucial aspect. Traps should be placed along wildcat paths, near dens, or in areas where wildcats are active. Utilizing natural paths such as narrow trails can guide wildcats to the traps more effectively. What areas in your local environment do you think would be ideal for setting traps for feral cats? Furthermore, lures play a significant role in trapping success. Using bait that attracts feral cats, such as fresh meat or commercial feral cat bait, can increase the chances of capture. Properly placing the bait is key to luring wildcats. Have you experimented with different types of bait to see which ones work best in attracting feral cats? Along with that, disguising traps with natural materials such as leaves, grass, and dirt is important to ensure they remain hidden. Removing human scent from the trap and surrounding area is also crucial to avoid alarming wildcats. How do you ensure that your traps remain undetected by feral cats? In particular, setting the traps properly ensures they activate effectively when a wildcat enters. Regularly checking the traps is necessary to ensure they are still operational, and any caught wildcats should be disposed of humanely. Traps can be used indefinitely, depending on their cost and condition, with each hunting trip potentially catching a maximum of 4 or 5 feral cats.
All right, bro.
In addition, ethical and legal considerations are paramount in feral cat trapping. It is important to follow local hunting regulations and obtain the necessary permits. Ensuring the humane treatment of captured animals, including prompt disposal if euthanasia is required, is essential. How do you balance ethical considerations with the need to manage feral cat populations? Do you agree with this method? If yes, please like the video. If no, leave the number 0 in the comment section to share your opinion. John Mitchell, an experienced hunter from Montana, is renowned for his expertise in hunting wildcats. With over 20 years in the field, John has perfected his skills, earning him a reputation as one of the most respected hunters in the region. His dedication to the craft is evident in his meticulous approach to reconnaissance and location selection. Do you think spending time in the field to identify areas where wildcats are active is the key to success in hunting?
Good girl.
In addition to his reconnaissance skills, John is adept at using calls and lures to attract wildcats. He employs both oral calls and electronic devices to mimic the sounds of prey in distress, such as rabbits or rodents. These calls are complemented by visual decoys that draw the attention of wildcats, luring them into shooting range. Do you find the use of technology in traditional practices like hunting fascinating? In particular, John's proficiency with firearms is another critical aspect of his hunting success. He ensures accuracy and humane hits by aiming at vital areas, typically the heart-lung region, using a .223 caliber rifle for its suitable accuracy and range. Each hunting trip can result in the killing of 5–10 animals, contributing to an annual total of about 500,000 lynx individuals being culled by hunters. What are your thoughts on the balance between hunting for population control and animal welfare? In particular, ethical hunting practices are at the core of John's approach. He strictly complies with all hunting laws and regulations, ensuring humane treatment of animals to minimize suffering. Additionally, he is environmentally conscious, practicing sustainable hunting to preserve wildcat populations and their habitats. How do you think ethical and sustainable practices can be applied to other areas of life?
Nice. He's rolling.
Furthermore, John Mitchell's comprehensive approach to wildcat hunting, combining skill, patience, technology, and ethics, makes him a model hunter. What aspects of John's hunting techniques do you find most interesting or applicable to other fields? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos.
Oh yeah, dude, he's a pretty good size.
To address these issues, governments have implemented various population control measures to manage the invasive geese populations effectively. These measures aim to mitigate the environmental impact and reduce the competition for resources among native species. Hunting Canada geese requires thorough preparation and the right set of tools and skills to ensure a successful and ethical harvest. Hunters need to equip themselves with essential gear, such as 12 or 20 gauge shotguns, binoculars for spotting geese from a distance, and adequate cover to remain concealed. Mastering the art of accurate aiming is crucial, as it determines the success of the hunt, especially when dealing with long-distance shots. Additionally, the ability to handle unexpected situations efficiently is vital to adapt to the dynamic and often unpredictable nature of hunting. Hunting is an effective method for controlling the population of Canadian geese, which can have significant environmental and ecological impacts. One of the key factors in successful hunting is choosing the right location. Ideal hunting grounds are large fields with abundant grass and food, commonly found in the East and Midwest regions of the United States. One of the most effective and popular tactics among hunters is the use of decoys, or goose dummies, which are strategically placed in high positions to attract the attention of geese from the air. The timing of these setups is crucial, with early morning being the optimal period to ensure the decoys are in place before the geese begin their daily movements. While hunting is an effective method to control the number of geese, reducing their impact on agriculture and natural habitats, it has limitations. The growing populations of geese necessitate additional management measures beyond hunting. These geese have a voracious appetite for grass and other vegetation, which directly affects tree reproduction, particularly harming young and mature trees. This overgrazing not only reduces biodiversity, but also hampers the natural regeneration capacity of the environment. Additionally, invasive geese compete fiercely with native animals for food and shelter, leading to declines in native species and causing a cascade of ecological disruptions.